Hey man, Crypto.com is set to explode this bull market. Cronos blockchain is absolutely going up now that we have meme coins on the blockchain. More volume is being pumped. More total value locked is going up on the Cronos blockchain. And one thing that I'm super bullish about also is we are just getting started in this bull market. In my personal opinion, we only about 30 to 40% into the current bull market. So a lot of things going on for Crypto.com, a lot of things going on for the Cronos blockchain that I'm super bullish on. And today, I'm going to tell you why I believe Crypto.com has so much more left in the tank and why you should buy Crypto.com and the Crow coin right now. But before we get too deep into it, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, guys, turn on those notifications for all things Cronos and Crow coin. I do give updates pretty much daily. I would say at least weekly. You can say I can give updates weekly. You know, at least one Crypto.com video a week. So turn on those notifications to get all of those updates on why I'm still super bullish on Crypto.com and Cronos. And also, I gotta let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This crypto space is a volatile space. So when you invest in cryptos, always have conviction in whatever project you're investing in, guys. We got to understand these projects, of course, experience crazy drawbacks, but the pullbacks are good entries to start dollar cost average into. And you want to have conviction in whatever project you're investing in, because at the end of the day, it's your money to lose or gain. So you got to know when to really, get in and get out, and just do your homework, man. Do your research, study these projects, and make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Now, enough of that. Let's talk about it. Crypto.com, Cronos. Why am I still bullish on this project? It's a multitude of reasons. And today I'm going to talk about those reasons. So Crypto.com is really one of the projects you got to really keep an eye on, because I like to compare it to the likes of Binance. And we know Binance absolutely took off. It took some time for it to take off. It came out around, 2017, 2018, something like that. It started as cents, very similar to Crypto.com, and they absolutely took off, and we see Binance are in the hundreds of dollars now. Now, am I saying Crypto.com will reach $100? No, sir. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but I do believe Crypto.com is doing a plethora of things that really help the blockchain. Now, not only the blockchain, but the entire app out itself. So the app is really, really encouraging people to buy Crow. And a lot of people say, why doesn't the CEO, why doesn't Chris talk about Crow coin? Why he's only broadcasting the Crypto.com app? That's because he doesn't want to get in trouble with the SEC. You don't want to get in those realms of being sued or possibly going to jail and not being able to control your company, such as how CZ did with Binance. You want to be able to just talk about the platform that you currently own, but pretty much still promoting Crow. Because I say that because if you use the Crypto.com app, you're going to naturally want to buy Crow. And you're like, Tro, how did you come to that conclusion? Well, we know about the tier rewards, and I just made a video about this yesterday. They're always giving out money for people who actually participate on the Crypto.com app. Yesterday, I made a video talking about how they're giving away $5,000 worth of Crow just by leveling up your tier rewards on the Crypto.com app. Now you're asking, what's the tier rewards? Well, the tier rewards gives you trading rebates, where you get money back for trading. You get higher referral fees if you refer people, and also you get multiple perks just by leveling up in the tier rewards. Well, you're asking yourself now, Tro, how do I level up in the tier rewards? By owning and holding more Crow on the platform, and that's super bullish. This gives people incentives and creates utility for Crow, and that's one thing I love about the Crypto.com app. It brings utility, even more utility for Crow, not even including the decentralized side of things, and I'm going to get into that as well. But it brings the utility for Crow even more and makes people want to hold Crow. And also, Another reason, guys, another big reason, it makes DeFi simple. Now, I'm not saying necessarily DeFi because it is on a centralized platform, so it is what we say CeFi or TradeFi, whatever the case whatever you want to call it. But it makes it simple because a lot of people, you got to understand, everyday retail investors don't know how to create a decentralized wallet. They don't know how to use MetaMask. They don't know where to store their private keys. They don't know how to, transfer the cryptos from a centralized entity to a decentralized entity. I don't think we're there yet. It takes a lot of learning, and we know a lot of people don't want to learn. So if we can get a project that makes it seamless, that, you can easily get onto blockchain technology, even if you don't get on blockchain technology, even if you can just create a platform where you can earn yield from the platform, is super bullish. And that is what Crypto.com is doing on their app. So we got the earn portion of the app where you can stake some of your favorite cryptos and earn a certain percentage. Now it varies throughout different cryptos. Some of the hottest cryptos have the hottest APYs because that makes Crypto.com the most money. But that is something that is usually done on DeFi or decentralized platforms. But Crypto.com is bringing DeFi onto the app. And not only that, they always doing giveaways as well. Not necessarily giveaways, but you have to stake some tokens of a specific crypto project in order to earn the yield for a short amount of time. So recently they did Harmony 1. If you know me, I like Harmony 1. I still believe in it. But they did Harmony 1 where you can stake your Harmony 1 and earn some yield on it. And they only did it for about 2 weeks or a week, maybe, somewhere around that range. But either way it goes, you're staking the crypto projects that you like anyway and earning yield on them on the actual platform without having to move it. Now, it is some risk to that. We know it's risk to interacting on centralized platforms. That's the part of the crypto space, because we never know, are these platforms going to stay afloat? Are they going to go under? And one thing about it right now, we are in a bull market, so projects really don't go under in the bull market. And Crypto.com stood the test of time this last bear market when all of these other centralized exchanges were becoming insolvent. They didn't have enough money to continue to operate, where Crypto.com stayed afloat and still is in the race. So that proved to me, going through one of the worst bear markets in the crypto space, that Crypto.com is here to stay as an exchange, as an app, as a centralized entity. So that's something big we got to look into. They stood the test of time. They offer, DeFi type of products on a centralized entity. And like I said, that is risky, but a lot of people want to do these things because they don't know how to interact with DeFi or hold their own tokens and have self-custody. So that's another reason I'm bullish on, Crypto.com and Cronos. Now, something else, I believe Crypto.com has one of the best marketing schemes or marketing minds behind their product. And I say this because we're seeing Crypto.com everywhere. We're seeing on the news, it's presented by Crypto.com or sponsored by Crypto.com on some of the biggest newscasters or news channels giving us everyday updates. So that's something big. A lot of people don't realize that, but if I continue to see Crypto.com, it's going to naturally be like, hey, I need to go to Crypto.com to buy my cryptos. They got crypto in their name, so let me go to Crypto.com to buy some. And then we know about the Lakers Staples Arena. We know it's no longer the Lakers Staples Arena. It's now the Crypto.com Arena, and they are pretty much, broadcasting it like Crypto.com Arena, crypto, crypto, crypto. And if people continue to hear that, they're going to naturally flow into Crypto.com. Also, Crypto.com is in the UFC, so they have a UFC sponsorship as well. If you go look at the fighters, their fight night type of equipment or their jersey or whatever the case, I don't even know what it's called in UFC, but you get what I'm saying. We got the Crypto.com logo on their shirt, man, and that's something big because a lot of people watch UFC. A lot of people love to see those fights and love to pay for the pay-per-views, and Crypto.com even has their logo on the arena itself, in the cage itself. So that's something super bullish that a lot of people don't recognize or don't talk about, but I believe it's still huge for Crypto.com. And last but not least, this might not even be the last one, but we know Crypto.com is getting the necessary legislation to really do business across the world. And a lot of exchanges did not do this. A lot of exchanges are banned from some of the places around the world. We know a lot of Coinbases, a lot of Binance, other exchanges. We know KuCoin is not available in the United States anymore. So these projects or these exchanges are getting discontinued in specific places, but Crypto.com is getting the necessary legislation and going to the right people to talk to and starting to do business in these different parts of the world. And that's super bullish because it gives other people access, other people around the world access to do and operate and buy their favorite cryptocurrencies. And like I said, if you use the Crypto.com app, you're gonna naturally try to get into Crow. It's like a ecosystem. It's like you flowing naturally into the ecosystem, especially if you want to make more money. You're naturally gonna just hold some Crow because the platform offers so many incentives for holding Crow. So being able to operate worldwide, being able to get these different licenses that other exchanges couldn't, and we starting to see Crypto.com beat Binance out actually in the US. I made a couple of videos or a video a couple of weeks ago. I'm just showing the charts how Crypto.com volume is pumping harder than the Binance US volume right now in the States. So that's something we got to kind of account for as well. Just really showing that Crypto.com is really pumping volume right now, man. And a lot of people don't realize how super undervalued it is. But when we hit the full FOMO, I do believe Crypto.com will go well and beyond that dollar mark once we actually hit that. So Crypto Tro, just giving you some reasons, man, why Crypto.com has so much more potential left in the tank and why you should be buying Crypto.com in 2024. So Crypto Tro, that's my video. I'm out of here.